Ba-da-ba. Yeah. I'm just gonna do my usual ads before I do anything else, so that way I could finish my setup. So if I mute for a little bit, y'all already know why. Alright, so we're back again with part 2 of THYMESIA. Um, I ended off the last segment with taking down the god of the fools. Uh, Turns out there's another area that I have to explore before moving on to the next major locale. And I won't be able to go as long today since I have an appointment at 1:30. So I'm gonna have to cut it off at 12:30. So I'm hoping at least a good solid 3 hours, maybe 3.5. Yesterday I know the stream unfortunately did break because game crash, well stream crash, and I was hoping that the God of Fools was the last thing I had to deal with, but it was not. There's still one more submission. I think it's one more. At this point, I can't even tell. And I did go back to defeat what's her face to get the additional potion enhancer. Um, but I also found out something interesting. So, back to this. But my bad. Since that was long ago. Health recovery, increased health recovery 300. So this is a recovery over time and the amount of potions and ingredient slots. I might give this a go. I don't want to invest into something that I'm not exactly sure how well it'll work. Like in the meantime, I could probably increase the numbers that I got. And then there's the fast acting potion, but I'm assuming that one's less. Well, it's 100, where that one's 300 and 250. But this one's over time. And my concern is, will it be interrupted if I were to get hit while I'm healing? Or would it, remain? So under Plague Weapons, after defeating the God of Fools, I got this weapon called Fool's Punch. Is it this one? Yes, Fool's Punch. So the way this system works with upgrading your Plague Weapons, you need shards. So every time you defeat an enemy that has one of these weapons, you got a possibility of getting one of the shards to improve uh, their effectiveness. Decrease the amount of energy that it requires, increase their attack, and then. But I didn't realize this, and I did just as I ended yesterday. You need to have, for example, the strength requirement and vitality requirements to activate those second effects, like break an enemy super armor, reduce damage intake, gain one stack of offensive buff, deals double claw damage. So I thought those were by default, and I was wondering what it meant by 7 out of 10. If it meant like I should have realized right then and there that that's what it meant that I needed to increase my stats. I mean, come on, Souls-like. So yeah. But I was curious if any other enemies moving forward would carry any shards for the Fool's Punch. So I wasn't sure about that. But yesterday when I went back to get the little mats from one of the big enemies, I said, screw it. I might as well just finish the run with the boss and just for the memory shards. But it dropped skill shards for the Fool's Punch, so I'm wondering if that's the only way to get it. If that's the case, and it gave me 3. So for the first one is 3, second one is 3. Each one is 3. So I'm assuming that if I want to max out this one, I would have to beat that boss for. But there is a mutated Odor. Odor thinks the so-called monsters possess a great power. So I'm gonna give it a go. See how I do with this one. Fingers crossed. Bro, it got dark out of nowhere. I have to rely on my little lantern to light the way. Oh, shit. I should have hit the L2. I don't know how much damage. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to switch out for the spear. And I could have sworn I had an ability to close the gap. Let me see. Double tap, double hand axe. But I do want to re-equip the spear for this one because I think it'll work well as it did when I fought him when he wasn't mutated. And it seems like he only has the 1 health bar. Not like before where he had the... if I could mess with that or catch him on an off. doesn't do any fucking breaks in between his attacks in this one. It's kind of fucking stupid. I haven't gotten a chance to catch him off guard so that I can take a good swing at him. Or just like last time. I don't think I'll play Oh, I got him. I got him at the same time. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can stagger him this time. I mean, I could try Fool's Punch. See how that goes. Imagine smacking him around with the same attack from the god he tried to create. Let's see how this goes with the Fool's Punch. I mean, because if that's the case, I could always go back and since I don't have to worry about those, big enemies anymore, I can just run through, collect the necessary cards. Did I not hit the circle at the last second? Let me see. What does the Fool's Punch actually do? Okay, so it turns my Plague Slash into an actual punch. So, I don't know how well that would actually work then. Ah, shit, I meant to hit R2 for that one so that I could have taken that big chunk. Trial and error with these games. So then, you know what? This way I could just utilize it. But I prefer the split. I'm gonna try one more time with the punch. If not, I'm gonna revert back to the spear because I could also use my feather. I think I just remembered that I could use my feather to close the gap as well. So let me see how I can not liking the punch because I would have to charge it. I believe that's what I would have to do for that. Let me see. Gain 1 second Fool's Punch buff enhances the next Predator's Claws. Fool's Punch, the next Predator's Claws enhance and can break enemy super armor. So it's not effective if I can't even get close to this guy to do my damage. At least with the spear it's upgraded enough, but I would still have to at least get my strength to 10 to get a stack of offensive. So I could even get the first ability. So I think that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna concentrate on my strength. And the audio is definitely glitched out. is up with the healing glitching out, man? These fucking yeah, and he is not fucking staggering at all. I breathed his tentacle. I'm gonna tentacle his ass. See how that works. Right when I went to use it. Okay. Short Claw's not gonna cut it. Short Claw is not gonna cut it for this one because his fucking tentacles keep getting in the way. So, where's my claw? For this, I'm gonna swap these out. Press R2 again right after our long claw to perform a second long claw. Charge forward to perform a claw attack on the enemy. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's not as powerful, but I can at least get in on him a lot better with this. So, I'm a parry, long claw. Parry, long claw. See how that goes. Fucking fact that I can't stagger him. I'm parrying decently enough. I mean, I'm getting the damage on, but it's just there's no breaks in between his fucking animations to try to stagger him even a little bit. Well, not that I've been able to at least do. And long claw, I have to. I haven't used his tentacle against him actually. But okay. Bro. cannot be fucking staggered, I guess. So I would have to just keep eating away at him by just parrying over and over and over. And because there's no real like gap in between animations, it makes it hard for me to even try to heal. Because he's got short range with his claws, long range with his teeth. Yeah, it's just like, oh, that's all I really gotta do to fucking beat his ass. Just keep parrying. So in that case, let me just rework my talents around that. Because obviously, once again, Saber not gonna be handy in this boss battle. Dodge and slash. Maybe. Claw. Do that. Let me re-switch to short claw. See. I wouldn't be able to dodge. So dodge and slash, yeah, no. Step and jump. Put everything in claw. Feather, maybe. The landing feather dash increases the maximum number of feathers. That might work. So then get rid of this one. There's no point in doing healing execution because it's a boss fight. So let me try growing feathers, regenerate feather every 8 seconds instead. Energize feather, intercepting wing. Instead of throwing feathers, Corvus uses wing to perform a melee attack. Can interrupt enemy critical attacks. Intercept wing. Feather dash, obsession. Feather dart, more wounds on the enemy. Critical attack with a feather dart, reset the enemy counter attack gauge. Let me try that. Associating to critical with the feather dart, one feather will be restored. Okay, let me try this. See how that goes. Because now I can regain more health, more energy. Not even health, but energy with a successful deflect. My feather that's all he fucking does. Just tentacle, 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 tentacle. For a muted enemy, I feel like the base enemy had at least a little more strategy behind it than this. See what I mean? Like, he's not even a hard boss. He's an annoying boss because he's got short range, mid range, and long range all completely covered because of between his hands and his tentacles. So let's see. The timing of that second one seems just a little delayed because he doesn't go right into it. He like stalls for a second and then he goes right into it. Boy. Yeah, no. So my wife had to work earlier today. She had to be in by. Right there. That one is a slow one. That one is a slow one when he goes from that one to that one. Yeah, Short Claw does not do shit for damage. Because he stays like just out of the fucking range. What's this? Gliding Claw. Try that. I'll just do Long Claw then. Because I feel like although it was a little slower, I could deflect, long slash. Deflect, long slash. Would that be a better strategy then? Yeah, no, that seems to be the better strategy then. Yeah, that's gonna have to be the strategy. Deflect, and then just keep going back and forth with his ass. And just hitting him with the long claw. And whenever I feel like he's gonna use that long range tentacle attack, just try to close in the gap so that way he can get me with that. So now it's just a matter of getting the timing down for his attacks. I'm gonna have to like successfully counter all of these things. I think that's the main purpose of this, to just get off perfect counters so that way I don't have to heal. Because the window to heal, it is very small unless I got distance. But even if I got distance, then he uses those, you know, tentacles for longer. Didn't do the other attack. Fuck. But that one I probably could have just dodged towards him. Okay, I'm making progress though. I'm making progress. Yes, yes, I got my appointment on the 1st. Get this damn tooth finally removed, and hopefully I don't die from... What the fuck? I hit him with the L2. I call horseshit on that, but okay. Yeah, nah, that would have... I fucking hit the up D-pad to use my fucking potion right in that little window I had. The fuck? But, patterns more or less down. I don't like that audio glitch. Fucking parry at the right time. I didn't parry at the right time. I feel like sometimes the controls aren't responsive. Like, quick responsive when I put in the inputs. I don't know. I can't. Right there, I can heal. Okay, I can move back to stay out of the range. And wait for him to just do that shit. Okay. Bitch. Put that in your mouth. See, right there, I hit the fucking L2 and the animation didn't go off. That would have saved me right there so that I could have done a quick heal before going into his next animations. Because that's the only time where he'll get a little staggered if I can counter that crit. So I quickly tapped the L2, but it wasn't fucking responsive. See, right there. Right fucking there. I did it again. The leg went off, but it didn't fucking make contact with him. How? Was I too fucking close? Did it go right through him? Like, I've gotten this down pretty much to a science where I could just time my parries better, but if the fucking animation doesn't work for one of the base attacks, then the fuck? Right there. I guess I was too fucking close for the animation to actually properly work. Once again, I guess I was too fucking close. Too fucking close for the animations to properly register that I whooped him with a fucking feather. Chat, this is getting annoying. Alright, so when he does that, I'm gonna have to just do a back step so that way I give myself that space so that the animation actually registers. But yet he could be fucking point blank and then the animations of him whipping me over my head still smacks me. Alright, cool. Cool. Wow, it didn't fucking register again? I call bullshit. I fucking made the gap for myself and it still didn't register that I hit him with a feather. He's beatable. I just gotta be more patient. But the fact that twice I made the gap to use my feather to stun him so I could do a follow-up and they didn't register. What the fuck, man? I'm sorry, but that's already giving me a knock against me. And then right there, I did a quick tap. I did a quick tap for my claw so that I could do not a charged claw, but a quick claw. And it went to charge it up. I fucking once again, fucking green light went up. I think it's hilarious that the music keeps stopping at the same spot. It's like, okay, the bullshit. Stop the fucking cat. Really good at damage. Again! A fucking again! Oh my god. So that one's on. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. That was fucking weird. Wow, the game broke. Guys, the game fucking broke. The game got tired of the bullshit and it broke. Let me see what this fucking looks like. He went to do a fucking finisher move and the game just fucking threw me on one side of the screen and he's fucking broken. Are you shitting me? Bro, I think I'm done. I think I'm fucking done. I am literally whooping his ass. I got him down to halfway health. Despite the fucking animations of me countering him not going off multiple times. And now he's broken. What the fuck? Yo. How long ago did I can't do shit because he's fucking frozen. You know what? Let me. Can I? So y'all can see my fucking reaction. He is fucking broken. What the actual fuck? Like, I see him. I can touch him. Well, I mean, I got the hitbox right here. But he's stuck. I win by forfeit. Oh my god. I can't. This fucking stupid. That is. Let me get my energy drink because this. What time is it? 10? Okay. Today's poison of choice is Monster Energy Ultra Blue Hawaiian. Not bad. Okay, let's try this bullshit again, because you fucking glitch and got stuck. I'm not even a max health! Are you fucking kidding me? They put me back in here with no fucking potions. I'm done with this. How the fuck I exit? I come back in, but he is at full fucking health, and yet I'm not at full health, and all my potions are used. Make that make sense. And yet, the gluten for punishment in me is like, I need to beat his fucking ass. I wonder if this is adding later yeah, I was doing pretty good at that until I died. But I mean, I got him down a quarter of his health, or a fifth of his health at least, without using a potion, like just by parrying and hitting him back. But so he can't even be staggered. Fucking green light hit. I hit him with a feather, and the fucking animation didn't go off that I interrupted his move. And that's not the first time that's happened, and not even just with this guy. There's multiple enemies that I've noticed that sometimes, even when my timing is right, with the window of opportunity to like stagger them, the animation doesn't go off. It doesn't register. Like with that one, I get. Circle stand. I can literally just stand here, wait for him to come to me, and just pick up where I left off with that. Then he's gonna use a ranged tentacle attack. I just stay here. See, that was the move that got him broken. And I fucking moved back! I moved back! But he did a sidestep. I hit back circle. Like, that was like pretty much my cleanest run so far in terms of being able to parry him properly and fucking break his attack combo. But the camera then I can tell, like, so he does it every other time. But he just starts off with like little finisher bullshit. Or he's it's only every other attack he does. Now he's gonna use a tentacle attack. He's not that hard to read once you get used to him. It's just a matter of... See, like, that should have been a fucking parry! Solid attack blocker right there. Nope. Same with that one. Is that what he was supposed to do last time? Hi. That didn't do shit to me. That honestly really didn't do shit to me, but okay. That was his ultimate move, I guess. I hit back circle and he did a fucking side jump on that one. Close the gap, close the gap. That one was on me, my timing was off for the parries. 56 minutes and I spent 40 minutes of it just trying to beat his ass. Oh my god. I should get a second camera and just put it on my controller so y'all could see the fuckery of it. When I actually type in, put in the inputs to fucking parry and block and the movements, like which way I'm actually going or aiming to go. Yet, nope. Okay. Should have been a fucking block, but okay. That one sucked at that part. But there were like right, because I'm using long class. God, it's got the wind up for it. So I like really have to get it right after an attack, so that way I have enough time between his animations to actually land one of them. What the fuck? Okay. That pissed me off a bit. Okay, but the last time I had a little less health than that, probably still the last that, and it did nothing to me. Yeah, this game is fucking broken. It's the only thing I can say. This game, I think, is fucking broken. Close the gap again. Close the gap again. come on! By one fucking split second! Fuck it, I'm just gonna come back to him later on. Because this is honestly getting fucking annoying. Because it's not a matter of the potions. Like the numbers. Good. Numbers fine. It's not the amount. It's just the fact that he's a bitch. So, let's go to the Royal Garden next. I'll come back for his fucking ass later. After Royal Garden. Which means I'm going to have to rechange out my talents. Since I was pretty much specced into fighting his ass. Which was working pretty well. Until he started being an annoying fuck. Who are you? Oh, this one's a new one, I think. A mask? Oh, it's a shield, okay. It's like a mask, I was like, the shield. I take it back. Interesting. Here is the most precious in the entire continent. In order to protect these valuable materials, the garden is patrolled by several platoons of heavy guards, whose captains are elite warriors. Okay, so now I'm going to be facing heavy guards? Oh, yeah, that's what I was killed. But it seems like now these guys got red crystals coming out. Ooh, shortcut. Okay. Who are you? I probably should switch to my short claw, since I don't really have to close the gap with these guys, because they're literally right in my face. So having a long claw doesn't really benefit me. I wonder. Oh shit, there was one hidden in the grass? You son of a bitch! He has a scythe. Okay, so first things first. Replacing the long claw with the short ass claw, because long claw does not help me at all. Let me go see if I can do something about the damn dog. Okay, let's see. So my talent, where's my claw? Get rid of the long claw, put the short claws in, and I don't need energized claws. Maybe that one, but I guess my saber. Dodge and slash, because I prefer that one. I feel like that's more fluid, especially for this situation. I should take care of the fucking archer first then. Because he's gonna be more of an annoyance. Yeah, that fucking archer. THYMESIA, which is a Souls-like, so pausing each death because that still goes on. As long as that person don't notice me, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. But what is up? I'm good, bro. How are you? Yeah, it looks like a cool. It is, except I've already noticed little breaks in the game mechanics and well, the gameplay itself. There's been a few times where I go to counter an enemy and the counter doesn't register. A few times where I do try to do a back step and I end up doing a side step. Sometimes when an enemy is mid-animation, it'll just break. I spent literally 40 minutes trying to fight this last boss, which was a sub-quest. And there were repeated times where I would counter him with my feather when he was doing a crit attack, and it would not register. The animations would go off, but it wouldn't register that I actually broke his combo. And then this one time he tried to do a finisher on me, but it threw me across the stage, did no damage, and then his character model was just frozen. It is a little unfortunate with that, because overall it is a solid game. I mean, I like that you're able to come up with talents to tailor to different situations. So if you're going to fight a boss, you can take off certain abilities and add other ones. And you get a total of 25 abilities that you could utilize between offensive, defensive, skill-based. It's solid. And then you get weapons you could use that are side weapons, or weapons you could acquire from an enemy. Like if you wound an enemy and then you charge up an attack, you could steal their weapon. Like it was a shield. You could steal their weapons as a one-time use. But you do also have one that you can carry with you that are rechargeable. Where it differs from other Souls-like games is that when you damage an enemy, you're creating wounds that can heal. So you have to use your Raven Claw to do perma damage after you give them wounds. It's an interesting way to handle things. My mic volume is still a little low. Let me try to raise it up again. I think it's this way. Let me see. Mic check. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna keep it like that. But it is an interesting game. Now let me try lowering the audio again because I thought I had it at 50. Okay. I'm gonna put it at 40. Music volume 40, and then the sound effects, same thing. Bring it down to about 50 or 60. There. That should be a better balance. Okay, so let me readjust it down to 50 and 50. There we go. But it's a fun game. Frustrating. It's a Souls-like, so yeah, definitely frustrating. But once you get like into the groove of how the mechanics work, it's not bad. Stole another shield. Also, can I make a suggestion? Of course! What's up? See, I went down this way. He was hidden right here. Clever girl. Come on, give me his sight. Give me his sight. Yes, I got his sight. Oh, I like that. Cam should be like 50% bigger, and if you had music playing, that would be dope. I was contemplating doing that because I remember I used to have music playing in the background, and for the cam, I usually end up making it like this only because I can make it larger, but then I feel like my big head gets in the way. Hold on, let me show you what I mean. So I get a little self-conscious about, having a big head. Move camera display. No, actually, where is it? All right. See, like I feel like if I do that, my big head gets in the way. See if that works. I can mess around with it later on, so that way I can try to get it so that it's more central. Let's see. And like just readjust it and refocus it. No big head getting in the way is fine. No, I love getting like suggestions and like tips and advice on how to make at least the stream a little more, engaging and fun. But in regards to music, I gotta remember how I did that before to play music. I think I had my music connected to my sound system because I felt like that one was better for background instead of having to play directly from the PlayStation. Oh, that's right. You could do a I forgot what they're called. Pretty much like the non-copyright music in the background from the YouTube playlist. I might do that. I'll look into something like that because I do want to have music in the background, especially when I'm streaming by myself. Because on the times when I'm streaming with my friends, there's that banter back and forth, so that usually keeps things entertaining. Especially when we talk shit to each other and about each other. But definitely when I'm doing my own streams like this, yeah, no, I do miss having that music in the background. So I'm gonna have to figure how I can do that again. Like, honestly, I don't even care if it is copyright music, because afterwards if that audio gets me. But yeah. Get me some more of this. See, now I've had the alcoholic version of a Blue Hawaiian and it's pretty good. Oh shit. God damn. Yo, how the fuck that archer hits me from way over there? That guy's aggro range is insane. Bruh. These guys don't fuck around in stage 2. These guys don't fuck around in stage 2. Holy shit. They're definitely more intense than the guys I faced in the last area. They aren't gonna give us little guys any copyright strikes. Fair enough, fair enough. Somebody give the dog a treat. Bro, how? I spoke too soon. I spoke too damn soon. I thought the archer wasn't gonna get me this time. I was like, okay, how is it this time he didn't get me? And then he smacked me. Hi, how are you? So I came from here. Is there anything even of importance here? Besides researchers and station. Oh, motherfucker! Bruh, he sees me from there. So y'all can see the culprit that's been barking up a storm. It's actually my nephew's and my niece's dog. His name is Flaco, which is Slim. There's a little bugger right here that was just causing all that commotion because they had him in his little kennel. What happened? Oh, now that I have him with me, now he's calmed down. My niece didn't go to school today because she has a bit of a stomach ache. But I'm surprised she didn't let him out for a bit then. I mean, I thought nobody was actually there at first. But then my niece was there. I'm like, okay. So why doesn't she just let him out for a bit or play with them or something? And now I let him out and I'm like, you know what, fuck it. You could chill with me on my bed. And he is calm. If it were up to me, I would have a German Shepherd all day, every day. But I don't have the space for one. So it wouldn't be fair for me to... You? I want your sight. Okay, that was stupid. do we got in chat? Oh my god, we had a Teddy Ursa. Honestly, Teddy Ursa is one of my favorite Pokemons. As well as Ursaring. Now I'm wondering if I should have gone down this way. Illager. So it's gonna be a shortcut. Cool. I'll be back to tab you up when I get to my PC. All of my guys. Oh my god! I'm gonna try to do something funny. Real quick. Can I do it? I couldn't do it. I was trying to see if I could dodge at the same time while doing this. There. It's fine, because either way I could just go back to it. But yeah, also to all my present and future viewers, if you get to catch the VOD and if you want to stop by and check out the Retro J, please be sure to do so. I just dropped his link in chat. He is honestly a freaking great guy to watch and see his gameplay. And he always has like fun shit going on in the background as well. Whether it's community stuff or interactions with the community. You know, he does something very interesting when it comes to this. Trust me. Oh. The Retro J is somebody definitely worth checking out and just hanging out with and being a part of his community. You will not regret it at all. Should I put it to you this way? The people that are part of my community, I don't understand how they're still part of my community. Put up with my shit. Oh my god, this is a heavy hitter guy. Which means he's gonna drop me max. Yeah, he should drop me mats, I think. I hope. This also means that when I whoop his ass, he won't be back. Bro. Gotcha! Oh. He had an alchemy enhancer, which means this is one of the enemies that once I whoop his ass, they're not coming back. Even if I go to a little shrine and all the other enemies come back, he won't. So that's always a good thing. Pain in the ass to deal with, but worth it. It's a way to enhance all your potions and stuff. ¿Qué pasa, flaco? Huh? I'm assuming this was the other way I could have gone. Yes. Flaco. Oh, fuck you stupid archer. Oh, is this the door to the other side that I... Yes. I believe so, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh my god. I accidentally used the scythe. On the upside, I unlocked the scythe. So now I can go to my little upgrade shrine and permanently unlock it. Flaco, come here, boy. Come here. Good boy. You just want somebody to pay attention to you, huh? Alright, come on. Get up in there. Or was that the fence? I don't think that was. Maybe? No. No, it was. I think. Bro, with this game, sometimes I find myself getting lost and I don't know which way I'm freaking going, which way I came. And... oh my god. Because I'm pretty sure I dealt with this guy before. Unless I took a wrong turn somewhere. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure this leads back up to where I was. Like, I'll tell right now. I might just run through all these enemies and see if I'm right. Because that led to a dead end. This leads to that little hallway. Yeah, see, this leads up here. So, was it down this way that I'm supposed to go? Okay, it is down. Oh my god. Okay, it is on this one. Wait a minute. Where the fuck? Are you shitting me? From way over there, that motherfucker got the aggro. What? Okay, Flaco. Shit. Flaco almost got me killed. What are you doing? Come here. Yes, Mr. Flaco. Yes, Flaco. Yes, Flaco. I'm pretty sure this dog is still in the puppy stage. Bro. Is there gonna be a safe point soon? Is that a greenhouse? That's a greenhouse. So I know for a fact I gotta increase my strength so that I can utilize the secondary abilities of the spear. What the fuck is that? I don't know if I like the look of that one. I'm gonna have to go with caution. It... Oh my god, it is just a fucking torso. A four-arm torso? Not really. But same thing, that one was considered a heavy hitting enemy. Bloodblade skill shard. Ooh. Okay. I'm actually curious. Experienced Researcher's Notebook number 1. Collaborating with Emerald has been an incredible experience. It doesn't feel like we're researching together, but rather it's more like she's teaching us. Initially we were just following her instructions, creating equipment that we had never seen before. But it's not just alchemy that has caused Hermes to become so powerful. So much like Bloodborne, they were experimenting with whatever the hell this stuff is. Much like when they experimented with the blood. Became men by the blood. Were undone by the blood. Pissed on the blood. Oh. I'm trying to stay out of that one's range for now so that I can deal with these assholes. I like the scythe though. Even though technically scythes are not practical weapons because literally it's just a short blade at the end and essentially you're cleaving towards yourself every time you go to attack somebody. Because the blade is curved inward. So from a practical standpoint, no, a scythe is not a practical weapon at all. Cool looking, not practical. Still doesn't stop me from loving them though. I haven't seen another bench, I think. Shield. Okay. Imagine being doomed to toil in these gardens for the rest of your life. Even after you made it into a creature that's supposed to have like extraordinary power. You're still just a fucking dragon. That would suck. You go, Flaco. You okay? What do I get? 2 more scythe skills? Oof. At this rate, I'm gonna max out the scythe. Let's see. So I got 4,840 memory shards. Because that's what they're called. So, what can I do? I thought I hit rest. Well, first, to level up, I need 4,840? No, 5,340. Which I should have enough with these little things I've been picking up. So I unlocked the shield. Unlocked the greatsword, which I can upgrade twice, and then the scythe. Well, I thought I had enough. So this one with the scythe, what does it do? Increase the restored health to 100 plus 5 maximum health when landed. A wide range diagonal slash. When landed, restores some health. The diagonal slash deals 100% attack damage plus 250 amount of wounds. Restores 50 attack damage health when landed. An extended action. Press square twice to perform a double slash instead and restore some health when landed. The double slash deals 100% attack and 200. Okay, so with that, I need to increase my plague. I think I'm gonna go with the scythe. Hmm. Oh my god, it's a witch. I'm just gonna call it a witch because I feel like that's the proper term for that one. Let me see. Oh my god, it restores a good amount of my health. Yeah, so no, I think the scythe is actually a pretty good weapon. And it's funny because in Fallout, I actually have a scythe that I wish I could have that ability on it. Because imagine, you're the Grim Reaper, right? And obviously you're going to be reaping souls, so why not give you a scythe that does that? Essentially sucks out their life, so they can give it to you, essentially. Oh my god. This also means that I could use a scythe when I'm like, feel like right there, for example. Let's see. Oh my god, come on. I'll let Flacco out in a bit because I think his mama's back. I don't feel... Maybe the blade itself has to be what lands? You ready to go out, Flacco? Alright, come on. Michelle? Yeah? Flacco was chilling with me.
Get out of here, Flacco. I don't want you.
Oh my god. Do you want me to put him in this cage then?
Get out of here!
Flacco, come here.
No.
He was chilling on the bed with me. Because since I'm streaming, he was in the cage and he kept barking. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe he wants to just some company. And I had him out here with me. And yeah, no. He was chilling. So do you want me to keep him in there or?
Yeah, you can take him.
Flacco, come here, boy. Come on. Come on, Flacco.
Get off my bed.
Flacco, come on, boy. Come on, you can chill with me for a little bit. Yeah, Mama said, fuck you, I don't want you. Well, at least not right now. Come. Who's a good pupper, son? Who's a good puppers? Who's a good puppers? Oh my god. Okay, it's my call. Oh my god. No. No. Pinche culero, no. No. Another note? After the Hermes Kingdom began its alchemy research, folk medicinal concoctions began to appear in great numbers. And the majority are nonsensical, but a small minority of the formulas, after experimental testing, have been shown to be surprisingly effective. For example, mixing rosemary, thyme, and blank. So I should probably be taking notes, or at the very least screenshots, because I remember for the other one, it gave me something about being able to resist the poison a little better if I had certain additives into my potion. So I'm going to try rosemary, thyme, if I have that, and then see what else works with it. See what combination actually yields something effective. So rosemary, thyme, and blank. Ooh, this one has the guitar, I think. Yep, this one has guitar. Ah! Oh my god. She's blind too. Alright, so rosemary, thyme, and what else? Let me unlock this. The blood sword. Consume health when casting. Gain 1 sec of blood sword buff. Deal extra damage when performing saber attacks. Consume 100 points of health when casting. What the fuck? Deal extra 25. Oh my god. It kind of reminds you of the Rivers of Blood Katana, except that one doesn't require as much. Fucking. This one says 100 points of health when you cast it. I don't. I don't know about that one. Potions. Okay. So crafted rosemary and thyme. So there's thyme right there. Clove, fennel, lavender, thyme. I got 2 versions of thyme. This one gives me 39, this one gives me 36. So there's thyme. Rosemary. Rosemary, thyme. So it gives me health recovery, energy recovery. Maybe clove? Thyme? No. Fennel? I wonder if it'll show me if I unlock mint? There we go! I unlocked the focus recipe. Increases memory shard drops amount by 25%. Alright. So this is a recipe I have now. So then I would have to go back as to what the other one was. Shit, I can't remember. Thyme, rosemary, and mint give me recipe for focus. Craft potion. So what about fennel? Does fennel give me anything? Because now I gotta remember what the other one was. I don't even remember where it was that I found that thing. I might have to go back in my old stream and just rewatch it. Because it's not fennel. Maybe clove gives me something with it. Rosemary and thyme. No. Black pepper? Because in terms of base ones, there's only so much you could do. Rosemary, thyme, lavender. Because rosemary and thyme seem to be like a basis, one for health, one for energy. And then the other one gives you like a different combo. So it's not black pepper. They don't give me anything with clove. They didn't give me anything with fennel. Well, I'll try fennel one more time. Fennel. Mint. I have cinnamon, I think, too. So cinnamon. Rosemary, thyme, cinnamon. No. What about rosemary, clove? Cinnamon? I'm gonna... Did I take a screenshot of what it was? 2? I should take a screenshot of the concoction that actually worked. Just in case, because I don't know if there's a way to actually have a whatchamacallit, health recovery. Do health recovery. No, I mean amount. I don't think there was a way that I can keep like a little, but it's like an index of where I have my recipes unlocked, so I could just refer back to them in game. But okay, I at least found one of the recipes. Was it this way that I had to go? I think it was this way. But the fact that it increases my memory shard drop rate by 25%, that's actually pretty good. But I would have to use it though, so that's the only thing. It's upon use of each potion. So I kind of wish they would have done that as elixirs or something separate. That it was like a temporary buff with a cooldown time or something. I think it's... There's my stuff at least. That's right. Jesus. Holy shit. This has got to be one of the enemies. Same thing. Once I deal with it, she won't come back. I am burning through these shits. Nope. I fucked up with that one. D. So what was the other one? Now it's gonna be eating away at the back of my head. I mean, I could try to go back and level up so that way I can use the better abilities of the site. Use the first better ability of the site. Because I can level up. Block, block, block. And then slash. Also, let me readjust my thing again a little bit then. Plague weapon. I can upgrade this. No, I don't want to equip that. Equip the scythe. I want to upgrade it to the next tier. Potions. There's nothing I can do yet. Yeah, no, because I need the last one for that one. Talents. I think my deflect is good. I don't need energy deflect. Dodge. I don't feel like I'm as successful doing this dodge. The step and jump. Claw. Long claw. No, short claws. Better. Energized claws. feathers. I don't think I really need those right now. Feather dash. Maybe that one. Strategies. Okay. Adrenaline. While Corvus is below 20, health is full. Permanently gain 1 stack of offensive buff. But after taking damage, the buff is lost. Luck level 2 moderately increases the item drop rate. After taking damage, a small amount of energy will be restored. When taking damage, could possibly reduce to 20%. Taking lethal damage, and Corvus has more than 1%. Maybe that. Extends the time taken before an enemy wounds start healing. Gain a second slot for plague weapons unlocked through skill shards. So that way I have 2 health energy. Consume health. No. I think my saber. I could use more damage. Saber in air. Healing execution after performing an execution. The amount of energy. Sharp weapons. Increase saber attack damage even more. Oh yeah, no. So it's this one. Those 2. And then that maybe? Let me give this I guess loadout a go. Because in this way, since I'm fighting regular enemies, any way I can just heal up again is best. You know what? Let me take this bet. Yeah, that I think was good. How many times can I level up? Because I know I can at least level up once. So I need 6,000 for the next one. What do I got? Alchemy enhancers, 2 of those. Bloodstained dagger. Sensor to the left of the beacon. Lose armor. Nope. Forgotten feather. Nope. Let me use all of these and see how much I just got. 5,000. Barely enough for another level up. I need what? 1,000? Okay, so 1,000 more. Okay. So, and I got 1 more talent, so now I can... Let me try that. See how that plays out for me. Whenever I hit an enemy with that. Or I could try to reduce damage instead. I'll see. Jesus Christ. Okay. So I got a parry mostly for her. I should have checked if I had enough after killing those guys before to just level up again. Actually, okay, so maybe I should increase my feathers to 4 instead, because then this way I could do at least 2 dashes to close in the gaps. Did I not pick up my stuff? 6,000. Might be enough to look up. I gotta time my plays probably. Slash. Bro, I didn't. Come on. I'm getting it though, I'm getting it. So it's not too bad. Actually, I could probably afford to move the camera a little more this way since I tend to slide a little more on this side. Give me a sec. Yeah, see, I feel like right here I'm a little more centered. I mean, to me at least, because of where I have my mic and stuff. This way it's not like all up in there, but at the same time it's close enough. I could probably refocus later on so that way it's not as close all up in my face. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Fucking D-Dog out of nowhere. Hey. Ba-ba-ba-da. Alright, let's see. Fucking A. Her movements, I gotta get them down better because she's a little more sporadic, I think, than even a fucking boss. Imagine that. What'd you see, Flaco? Does that guy even bother me? I don't think he really bothers me. Like Flaco, what are you doing? Put her over here at least. See, like, her movesets I feel like are a lot more varied than the fucking boss that I fought. And her moves are definitely, I feel like, more sporadic. See, hers are a little less predictable than the fucking bosses. Because I can't tell if she's gonna fucking just follow up with a spin attack, lunge attack. Why couldn't they have made this an actual fucking boss instead? Because, I mean... No. Damn! Right at the last second she got me. See, like, her fight feels more fucking intense in terms of, like, strategy-wise than the boss did. His was more of an annoyance because it's like, okay, you just gotta keep making sure you get the parry strike. With this one, even if you get the parry strike, you don't know if she's gonna go into a spin attack, a lunge attack. Like, her moves aren't as telegraphed as the boss's. But then again, like, I guess if it wasn't that hard, then people would probably end up giving up real quick. But I don't know. Fucking Doug is scared. Oof, I should have seen that coming. Oh my god. Why did beating her feel more satisfying than beating a boss? Defeating her felt more satisfying to me just now than defeating a boss. Well, at the very least, the first boss. What the fuck? Where am I supposed to go then? I mean, she was guarding this, so I thought I was supposed to go here. Maybe. What? Is she something I'm missing? I can't go there, so... Oh. What? Did the gate close behind me then? Oh no, I came from here. Okay, so I thought this was the way to go. Apparently it wasn't even the way I'm supposed to go. Let's just... You know what? That's... Damn it! I should have... You know what? I'm gonna go level up now. I have enough. I don't have to go back that direction pretty much anyways. So this time I'm just gonna go get my shit and level up. Meanwhile, this whole time I was like, oh, I have to beat it because I gotta go that way. I have to beat it. And it wasn't even the way to go. It was a dead end. So 9. What talent do I want this time? Dots and /2. Yeah, you know what? I'll try that one. I got another... No. There. Plague weapon. What I level up? The shield. Again? Okay. Again? Okay. Jesus, how many shield charges did I get? Can I upgrade the health recovery in this one? Yes. Okay, so Alchemist Trophy earned. Sweet. This one's maxed out, so now I can start working on this one if I want to. I don't know what I want to work on for that one. Definitely the slots, because if it's a long-lasting one, that means the effect should last longer for the different chemical combinations I make. Don't give him that opening. Don't give him that opening. As long as I stay on his ass and don't give him that opening he needs, because this weapon requires distance. If I can make sure I don't give him that gap, I'm good. Hell yeah. Alright. Alchemy Researcher's Notebook number 2. The illegible handwriting is difficult to decipher. Injecting a tiny amount of vile blood into an organism will not have any effect on its vital functions, but if a certain amount is exceeded, the effects will be nearly impossible to control. So, they were experimenting with the old blood. I mean, the vile blood. Is this an elevator? I can't go here, so I'm assuming that might be for another sub-story mission thing. No, you son of a bitch. And I saw you too. I fucking saw you. Flaco, you want to go out? Alright, give me a sec. I'll be right back. I'm going to go let the dog out. I guess not. He's probably just got mixed feelings. Probably, you know what? I should have done the execution. I think that one regains health. Can I go this way? No. Dead body here? No. Playing dead body. What do we got this time? Greenhouse procurement order. Oh my god. You son of a bitch. I've been trying to read something and you just sneak up on me. Like the fuck? Why? Let me... Now that I got the camera large, hold on. Let me see if I can readjust the focus so it zoom out a little bit. So it's not so all up in my face, you know? Let me see what I can do about that. Let me see. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, I feel like right here is probably a little better. Maybe that's a little better. So that's not as zoomed into my like face, but you could also see like at least part of my upper body. I mean, once I get a nicer setup, then I'll be able to make it so that the more of the room is visible. Because by default, you can pretty much see the whole room, and it's crazy. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, but that's for like future stuff. Fingers crossed, you know. The hell were they keeping in these cages? Another book. Alchemy Research Notebook number 1. The illegible handwriting is difficult to decipher. Take the blood of the infected as raw material. Perform the following steps. After removing the vile blood, what remains is pure blood. Beware, the old blood. Vile blood is highly contagious, and any biological organism that comes into contact with it has the possibility of infection and mutation. So that's why Odur was looking to utilize as much vile blood as possible, both for his god, which was giant fucking caca, and then for mutating himself. Oh my god! What the fuck? Was that... Is this vile blood I'm stepping on? I'm assuming it's blood spirits because they don't have any like means of wounding them. A water-soaked book with only a few recognizable words remaining. Alchemy is the area of science that researches the nature of objects. All things can be divided into smaller units until they can no longer be divided. These basic units may contain properties that are completely different from their source. Now the question is, do I want to keep going around the outer circle or try to make it into the inner circle? Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Oh my god. It's carnage. This one got away. Where the fuck are you? And this one can actually heal? No fair, you can fucking heal, you piece of shit. Why are you running? Why are you running, bitch? I'm not even gonna try to bother with the little guys. Why didn't I fucking heal? I hit up on the D-pad. Was I mid-animation or something else? That did annoy me. Alright. So it's a bloody, bloody library. Like, bro, what the fuck, man? I... Give me your shield. Interesting. No, I don't feel like dealing with your ass. I'm out of here. I'm interested in dealing with this motherfucker over here, though. The aggro range, luckily, isn't it? So they keep coming back anyway. I wonder if they keep coming back because of him. Like if he is like their core source or something. Flaco! Wait up, damn it. I'm curious if the moment I go to take his ass down, they'll disappear. Just to be safe. I don't want to take that chance. So now I just gotta make sure I take his ass out completely this time. It does. Okay, so it's like he's a summoner, and those are his little pawns. Alchemy Researcher's Notebook number 3. Strange phenomena occur when vile blood and pure blood are injected into an organism at the same time. Crystallization and a drastic increase in size are seemingly unavoidable side effects. So I'm assuming crystallization means those weird crystalline objects that come out of their asses and stuff. So yeah, for future reference, if I would need to deal with these little guys, that means that there's a big guy somewhere around that's summoning them. The question is, do I want to go that way or do I want to see what's in here? Curiosity. Oh my god. Never mind. I thought it was a giant ass one right there. Oh, man, fuck you. Piece of shit. I don't know what happened. There was a loud noise, and then a giant hole appeared in the roof of the central greenhouse. Amid the ear-piercing din, the hanged queen appeared, who ought to be locked up underground. Her body had... Oh my god. They did something. They did something they weren't supposed to. And they summoned something they weren't supposed to. Isn't that always the way? They try to play God, and then when God comes back and claps back, they're like, oh shit, what have we done? You did exactly what you thought you were going to do, but it failed. Let's see. Try to be locked up on the ground. Her body had grown and more than 3 times in size since the last time I saw her. She began to massacre all the creatures and researchers on site. I don't dare to imagine what happened underground. Oh my god. So this leads out through here. So I'm gonna have to go the other way before I keep pressing. Flaco, ¿qué tú quieres, chingao? ¿Qué pasa? Your mama said she don't want your ass right now. Please be a dead end. Please be a dead end. Please be a dead end. It's not a dead end. So this will just lead me back to where I was there. Who are you? Friend or foe? It's Emerald! Corvus, do you remember me? Probably not. I am Emerald. I also have a little credit for your presence in this world. You have unlimited potential. Maybe we should see this conversation as an opportunity. Corvus, do you have something you want to ask? Transformation. The transformed are so interesting. In our search, challenging research material. Using the infected as carriers, we use alchemy to grant them new life. A very interesting concept, though interspecies fusion was required? What? So they fused a man and a dog, or a woman and a cat, or an octopus. The successful cases were few and far between. Corvus, you were one of the lucky few. What? So Corvus is actually a test subject as well. All right, report number 2. Upon discovering that giant trees could absorb the plague, we began to go in an entirely new direction. But no matter what we tried, the human body always rejected lifeless foreign objects. And in serious cases, fatal antibodies would even be produced. So we began to experiment on animals. The results were fantastic. There were many animals that can increase resistance to the plague. Then I thought, why not take a mixture of cells from both the so-called sacred trees and animals and implant them into a human body? What? I cannot believe Odor's research had made such progress. He should not have been wasting his time on that sideshow act. If he came to study under me, he could probably become an even greater researcher than Isami. So Isami is also a researcher? So now I have to go back and defeat his ass so that way I can come back to the library and show her. I don't know if he drops another item. For example, I got the God of the Fool's Vow core. Magnificent! A masterpiece of masterpieces. Such complicated technology, and for Odor to use it as such a massive structure. It's such a pity you destroyed. I am simply dying to know how Odor managed to make a lifeless body move like that. What? I love her outfit, but I'm not sure I'm a fan of Emerald at this point. Because what the actual fuck? So now it's revealed that not only was I one of the test subjects that was created between a mixture of the vile blood and cells from the tree and the fucking animals. I'm assuming for me it was a crow, given my abilities. But Isami was one of the researchers too. Let me see, can I use... Let me use those. Collection memories level 2 and use those. So now I can use level up for my plague. Then I need the next one to be strength and vitality. What do I want as a talent? Maybe energized weapon. Alright, Flaco. Come on. Let's go. All right. I am back. I probably could have done like a 30-second or a minute ad break while I was doing that. Jesus Christ. But okay. What do I want to use my abilities on? Could probably use energized stuff. Maybe quick recovery. So far, I'm happy with the claw stuff. Feathers. I honestly don't finally find myself using feathers, but I can probably use... Increase the maximum number of feathers to 5. Feather dash. After landing a feather dash, the enemy counterattack gauge is reduced. I might work on this to reduce that. Just feather darts. I don't know. I'll see. And then plague weapon. I can level up the spear. Oh, the halberd. Okay. So I need to have my strength to 10 at least to gain a stack of offensive buff when the third jab lands. And then I unlocked... What is this? A whip? Huh. So increase the restore health to 100 plus 5. Let's see how well this does. Shit, don't tell me it's a boss fight. Is it the Hanged Queen? It's a bat, isn't it? Oh my god, it's a fucking bat. Ugly bitch. I probably could have waited until I used it there, but okay. Oh my god. Heal, heal, heal. Oh shit. She don't want me to get close. Yeah, I'm liking the size ability with my strength, with my thingy being a 10. No, no. Shit. Come here, Queen. Come here, Queen. What? That is some horse shit. Come on, bitch. Ride that ass. Forgotten feathers can be used to reset Corvus's level and attributes to a beacon by talking to, or by talking to Isami. Isami? Isami? I still don't know how to pronounce her name, but yeah. So now I can make a bloodstorm, huh? Yes, this is everything I can remember. Because there's really nothing else in this area other than what just transpired. That scythe, though. That scythe. So now I got the fast acting potion. So 11:56. So it's about 12 o'clock. So I'm going to go for another half an hour because this way it'll give me enough time to get ready for my appointment and stuff. You have acquired the fast acting potion that can be equipped in the potions menu. Shorter potion using time and more number of potions. Recover instantly 50% healing effectiveness. That one might actually be a little better then. I don't know. Not yet. Hammer Central Research Notebook. This is the... no, that's just... It's the same thing again. Let's see. The transformed are very unique beings. We used to give them the infected a new life. However, that comes at a cost. But I sometimes wonder where you come from. What kind of person were you before? When teacher brought you here, she would not tell me. She said that researchers should not get too close to the experiments. That's the device I helped teacher develop. Its function is to spread pure blood over a wide area to protect the people of the kingdom from the plague. While the structure itself is important, the formula that is placed within is what matters most. And that's what I need you to find. Let's see. It seems that Odor has long known of our research project concerning the transform. By means of self-study alone, he has managed to create this enormous puppet. Perhaps this is the reason why you took the Vile Core from Odor. He's still alive, and his research continues. Which means I have to go kill his ass. The Kang Queen's Fuse Core. I have never seen a core like this. Pure blood and vile blood fused together. In a normal experiment, no one would purposefully cause the subject to mutate. But perhaps this will result in a completely different formula. As for what the actual effects will be, I will have to conduct further research. Okay, so what do I need to level up? I need 7,000. I might have enough with what I just uploaded by showing her the items. Use that one and then use the 4 of these. Because what I got. What was that other thing? Forgotten feather. Yeah, no, I don't want to use that. Yes, I can level up. I think I want to work on vitality because my health is only by 1 point, really. Attack damage and amount of wounds. Nah, I'll work on my strength. I have a few items that help with my vitality to make up for it. So I should be okay with that for now, at least. But I wonder if maybe I should do the blessing to reduce the amount of damage I take. The feather dash actually came in handy. But for if I'm gonna go try to retake down Odur, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of these two for now. Or maybe I only have 686. So next would be the Hermes Fortress, but there's Royal Garden subquest too. So I do want to at least end it on defeating the Sea of Trees mutated Odor, because if this is the last subquest, this way technically I could say I'm done with this. Like sure, I'll probably go for the God of Fools so that I can get the Fool's Punch max out. But I wonder if he has a mutated core, because technically I defeated him, but I don't remember taking his core, or was that the Vile core that I got? I can't remember. So I do at least want to end with whooping mutated Odor's ass. So I'm probably going to end up updating the title to Defeating Odor for Good, if that is the case. And then delving into the Royal Garden. I forgot to go with the long claw. I forgot to go with the long claw. God damn it. I had the short claw for regular fucking masses. I didn't switch it to the long claw. That was on me. But the scythe came in handy to regain that health. So let me... Where's my fucking claw? Let me change back to the long claw. And I do have one more ability. What can I use it for? Energized claw, maybe to regain some energy back. Or actually, you know what? I might go with strategy since I don't need that drop rate. Maybe the blessing, 30% chance to reduce damage by 20%. Doing before wounds can start. Or maybe that. Let me see if maybe that might come in handy instead. Because if it takes longer for the wounds to heal, I have a better chance of actually doing perma-damage. We'll give it a go. I will say that is honestly one of this game's strong suits. The ability to rechange your abilities to adapt to different situations. I meant to use the fucking feather. I wanted to use the feather to try to close the gap, so then I could start wailing on him at least twice with a... I mean, if I use that to shorten the... Now that I think about it. Because if I use that, right? My feather to... I gotta re-get used to his fucking things again. Because he has a delay between that second fucking tentacle swing. The short cooldown time of the short claw is more favorable to me than that long claw. Because now if he takes longer to... What the fuck? It didn't show the animation. That's what pissed me off about that one. Yeah, no, I feel like that was a bit of a better follow through with doing perma damage. Then I don't know if I want to make that last longer, because then I could just increase my chance of reducing the damage I take in. But I'm liking this combo a little better though. On me. Again on me. That one. That was on me. Okay, okay. Thought I healed, baby. I thought I fucking healed when I had him from a distance. That's why I hit the D-pad. Maybe I should do the auto heal then. So that way I don't have to worry about if the animation kicks off or not. I might do that. So then I don't need... Where's the blessing? I need that. And then right here. When taking lethal damage, I'll give that a go. Or then what do I sacrifice in exchange? No, I like the dash. Predator Claw when hitting an enemy and putting camo sacrifice and defensive buff. Gain super armor when Predator Claw. Well, I'm not using the charge version, so maybe I could remove that and then just do this. Let's see how this one goes. That one heal is what screwed me up. I had him pretty much at a good fucking pace. Come on, close that gap. Close that gap. Come in!
Can D-Dog come on and play with Flacco for a bit?
If he's awake. Because he's probably asleep right now.
D-Dog!
I hear him, I hear him.
Oh, D-Dog!
gonna wait until like. Wow, that didn't hit him. That didn't hit him. I thought it was close enough, but that would have gotten him. Alright. But I am at least now more consistent in getting him halfway before I even, like, go down for some stupid mistake. Because after this, I'm probably going to go back and see if either one of them, if he drops something. Almost on me. Fuck. See, it's because I get fucking... I am fucking up bad with this thing. Bro, I try to go into it. Bruh, I literally went to block and he just smacked me with a fat part of his tentacle. I don't know how I feel about that. It did work where I used the potion, but I feel like if it's gradual damage I'm taking repeatedly, it's not gonna count. It has to be like one fatal smack. I used the scythe. I went to use the fucking scythe instead. Should have stayed my distance right there. Nope. Nope. auto use one? No, it didn't. That technically was considered fatal damage, and it didn't fucking use it there. I don't know how I feel about that fatal potion. I mean, the reduced damage one, at least, I felt like it probably worked. But auto using a potion... See, didn't use a potion there. Close the gap, close the gap, close the gap. I want him to try to close the gap. It didn't auto use a shield, a fucking potion there. It did there. Did it not use? Oh my god! It didn't use it there though. What are the conditions for it to actually use? It's like we're dancing ballet. That's what it feels like. Like it's just a ballet back and forth, you know? You just gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. The last one. Nope. What the fuck? Can I at least get him with the sight so I can regain that fucking health? I did just to lose it again. Fuck my life. I fucked up with that one. Almost had him. Almost had him. I'm gonna have to just treat this like a ballet, like, or a ball game. I was not out of his fucking range. Oh my god, thank god for that fucking potion. So that time it fucking used it, but last time it didn't. That's what I'm saying, like, what are the fucking prerequisites for it to actually activate? It seems like the game doesn't even know when, like, is the proper time to use it. See, like, there it didn't use it. I wasn't out of range for that. Why the fuck didn't it use it there? But then one time it used it when I was getting a fatal attack. But then the time before that I was getting impaled. It didn't use it. Like, when the fuck does this game choose when to use that potion? It's so fucking sporadic. It didn't use it there. What this game considers fatal damage is just fucking weird. I used it there, like, it's weird. So I got 2 left. As long as I don't fuck it up, I should be doing it. Register. That hit register, man. That hit register. you don't. No, you don't. No, the fuck you don't. Not this time, bitch. Mutated Odor's core. So he did drop a mutated core. Mutated tentacles? God damn. Now I could get fucking tentacly all up in this bitch. So now I'm wondering if I show this to What's-Her-Face. Emerald. If I go back there, if she'll say something else. Because, you know, so this is everything I can remember. I believe now I actually killed him. But the last 2 times I only defeated him. This time I think he's dead and gone. So, first let me just show it to Isami. Odor's fuse core. Odor has already become obsessed with alchemy research. It's clear from the experiment number 1 that a mixture of pure blood and vile blood within an organism will produce uncontrollable mutations. What's incomparable power? When you look so terrifying. What's incomparable? So that is it for the Sea of Trees. Mutated Odor is dead and gone. I unlocked his tentacly. His fucking tentacles. Let me go to the rest of the beacon. What do I need to level up? 8,000. So I unlocked the mutated tentacles. Bruh, that actually looks kind of sick. But I need Vitality 20 to reduce damage intake by 25% when casting. Grow tentacles on the back and do a 3 combo attack and a smash attack. 3 combo attack deals 200 attack damage plus 200 amount of wounds. Smash attack deals 200 attack damage plus 200. Okay, so it takes a long time to conjure, but it lowers it to 14.4 at tier 2. Oh, 3. Press square before smash attack to cast again and cast repeatedly. What the fuck? And it reduces the amount of energy taken from 100 down to 80 at max. And then if I have Plague at 20, increases damage whenever cast again up to 3 times. That is actually pretty strong. And then I also, what else did I unlock? What is this called? Bloodstorm. Turn the plague energy into health. Interesting. So essentially, whatever plague energy I have, I instantly get my health back. Reduces, but that's a bit of a long cooldown time. So 30. It reduces it to 120, minimum. And then 30 seconds, 27, 24 cooldown time. But if my vitality is at 20, reduce damage intake by 50% when casting. And then when I get my plague to 20, gain 3 stacks of defensive buff when casting. And then once I get to tier 4, I can press square twice to perform a roar attack. Knock nearby enemies back and gain 3 stacks of offensive buff. And the roar attack deals 200 amount of wounds. Huh. So it doesn't seem like there's too many plague weapons left to unlock, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm wondering if the next one's, maybe it's in the last area, if that's the last area, because I don't know. I'm hoping there's at least 2 more, because I like, the difference in the landscapes. So that one's already maxed out. I can try the fast acting one, upgrade the potion. Because this one naturally has 7, 8. I could have up to 9 with this one. Health recovery, I could have it up to 175. And ingredient slots. I think I'll do 1 for health recovery. 1 for ingredient slots. Yeah. Alright, so now I kind of want to go back to the Royal Garden just to see if I could do, if the shortcuts are still unlocked, so that I can show the core to Emerald and see what she says about that one, because I'm not even going to do this up quiz. Yeah, I'm just going to run over and show this to Emerald real quick, because I wonder, you know, if I would have been able to beat him prior and just had it with me. I could have been able to do it in that one solid run, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm hoping the shortcuts are still unlocked. Yes, they are. So it's not bad. And I'm gonna try to be back later in the afternoon. I know my daughter wants to do either Plate Up or Overcooked, but I don't think she wants to stream those. But she does want to stream. She asked me again if we could stream Hitman for the escalation missions, and that does help me because I have to do more escalation missions in. I'm going the right way. More escalation missions in Hitman 2 so that I can unlock more rewards for the escalation track. Because I had track 1 for game 1, track 2 for game 2, and now I'm wondering if I buy the third game, if I don't unlock the third escalation track? Question mark? See, I'm not even really going to bother with these guys so much, as long as I can remember which was the right way to go. Because I just want to see what Emerald says about Odor's fused core. And I think I'm back where I was. Right, I forgot I was going to try to see if I can level up. Collection of members level 2. I only got the 1, so I don't know how much it gives. Like 7,000. I am, what, 1,200 short? Maybe? 1,400, 500. Give or take. Alright, so then I might at least kill some of these guys over here. This guy might. Okay, so I'm at 8-3 with that. Yeah, these guys don't give me shit, but the bigger guys, they give me a good amount. Which I'm not surprised, considering they're like the crystalline, like the heavy knights that they were talking about that defend this area. Okay, so I have enough to level up with that. Is this the right way for the library? Yes. Wait, but am I gonna have to? Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight the queen again if I do that shit. But unfortunately, these guys, if they're back, they don't drop shit anymore. I don't know if I feel like fighting the queen bat again. But let me... If there's a... Actually, there's a chair right before her, so then I could just... save it there. I think. Question mark? Because, yeah, it is 12:36, so I do have to end stream. Of course, they have something you want to show me. Show item. Okay, so Hermes answered research notebook. This is the research that the king requested I carry out. The goal is to speed up the dissemination of the blessing of pure blood. Since this research is top secret, only Isami and I know the details and relevant technology. Hermes' answer is complete. The actual effects will be determined by what formula is placed inside. And in order to ensure that nothing will occur which cannot be reversed, we are still researching the formula. Okay. Let me do Odor's fuse core first. Odor's understanding of alchemy is absolutely exceptional. Though some say that there's a fine line between genius and insanity. But I believe he merely sees the truth. The reality that others cannot comprehend. Looks like I have come to the right place. Pure and vile blood appear to be polar opposites. But if our worldly views are cast aside, it's true nature. So they each give me little, I guess, upgrade. Yeah, they each give me upgrade stuff. And there's the other chair. Okay. So let me level up first. Do my strength again because I do want to get my strength to 10. I don't know if I'm... It should tell me how many talents I've used up, I think. No? I could probably just count how many. The first ones by default don't count. So yeah, because they're by default. So 3, 5, 7, so 8 here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So I've used 23. I got 23, so that means I'll have 2 more available before I can no longer get any more abilities, which makes sense because you don't want to have a character that's just OP and good at everything. You know, you got to be able to spec into certain situations. I could get a second plague weapon, or extend the time it takes before wounds heal. So far, I'm happy with that setup for that. For my deflect, I don't fully understand, like, energize that. Dodge. Maybe quick recovery. Yeah, maybe quick recovery so that I can regain my balance. Especially when it comes to the boss, like, what's his fucking face? Odor. When he hits me in the second time and it feels like it takes a long time for me to recover from that shit, I can just quickly dodge up and then try to re-heal. You know, for like any future enemies. Or if I decide again, if I want to go back and try to like level up the tentacle, because tentacle. Alright, but that is going to be it for now. I will try to come back later, as I usually do, but you know, parent life. It is what it is. But thank you to all my present and future viewers who came and hung out. The Retro Dre, always a pleasure to have you in here. And again, if anybody would like to go and give him a follow, check out his content, and you know, just be part of his community too, that would be a great help, you know, for helping each other grow. And again, he makes awesome content. And